Welcome to Drift Stater. We're currently in Tual, Indonesia, and sailing through the Forgotten Islands, starting in Key, going past Bear, and over to Banda. There's a few headaches along the way, but the islands of spice are so worth it. Culturally rich, historically strong, and naturally beautiful. Volcanic waters, pristine reefs, and hidden natural wonders.
Wow. Super cool!
These are the Houwan Caves on the island of Key. Freshwater swimming pools connected through a limestone cave system that runs with an underground river. The water was so clear and blue, you didn't even need a mask to see the stalactites. They are also known as the Ghost Caves. As a legend says, a man and his dog once entered the cave to never return, to live here eternally. It also states that when entering these waters, you're surrounded by the spirit, and lives there with you eternally forever, slowing your time down, giving you peace, clarity, and a sense of cleansing from the waters. I don't know about the legend, but I did feel a hell of a lot better leaving. We left Tual and passed through Bear Island, where some locals informed us
The Afara beat us, and we're bringing part of it with us for a long way, so we're gonna release this net.
at some point on our journey from Australia to Indonesia, we'd been caught in a net. It's hard to know when, as there were so many boats, and nets that weren't marked. It is what it is. I'm glad that we caught onto it before it caused any further damage, and that we had a nice anchorage with clear waters to work on it. It took me a fair bit of time hacking at it with a knife to get it untangled and cut through the fishing line. You'd think even with carrying this net along we'd be able to catch a fish, but still no luck. If you're out in the Afara, take note and be extra vigilant, because even when you think you're doing your best, you might still get caught. Anchoring in Bear can be quite difficult considering the amount of reef, so I made sure we had a good hold before we set off exploring.
From the dinghy, we go for a burn over to some coastal cliffs in Bear Island. So I've now made it to Little Raja, just coming off the bottom of the low tide. Such a nice little spot. And I think if you come through on high tide, then you'd probably all sweet in a dinghy. But have you ever been snorkeling where you don't even need to be in the water? Limestone caves, up against the rocks, it runs up through the island, and as the tidals shift, it's currently a rising tide, fluxing in through the main part of the island and out there, which is where we've come from. Super impressed by this. All the big high tides are in the evening, so I almost went on to come back.
During this voyage I lost one of my cameras, losing a lot of content, including our passage to Banda.
Welcome to Banda, just south of Maluku Island, by about 70-80 nautical miles. All parked up here in Banda.
So after a few days on the water, we're keen to get back on land and explore this historic wonder. Once one of the most significant trading islands in all of Indonesia, and the heart of the Dutch East India Trading Company in the Indo-Pacific.
Here we have Fort Belgica. This fort is a Dutch colonial fort built in 1611. The reason why the Dutch built a fort here is because at the period of time, Banda was the only place in the world that produced nutmeg and mace. Hence the reason being called the Spice Islands. Before Fort Belgica was here, it was in control of the Portuguese, and the Dutch came in and they claimed over, and they came with a bit of presence. And then there was an ever shifting power in the region between the Dutch, the British, and partially the Portuguese, mainly the British. It was taken back by the British under the Captain Cole, who cascaded up this hill and reclaimed the fort under the British rule. Today, the island has been given back to the Bandanese. And they got their nutmeg plantation out the back here. So let's go up the tower.
I was blown away by the fact that such a small island could play such a significant role in global economics, especially during the 16th century.
Hey guys, we just got the scooter of the restaurant we just had lunch at, and we're gonna go to beach Malai or something?
Malai.
It's a volcano beach. Hopefully we'll be able to get some snorkel around there. Got the fins, got the, what else we got? Got the backpacks. Rob's trying not to kill us. Road's up a bit rough.
I think this bike's gonna have some dramas getting back up this hill.
Like, so I have to walk again?
Maybe. I mean, you can run it if you want.
You walk and I drive it back up?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get too far ahead. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, eh? Come through this morning on the mothership, all out here, 400 meters plus deep.
It didn't take as much convincing to get in the water. The water was a bit milky, but it was abundant with coral. So much coral, in fact, it was hard to see at all. Diving on a volcanic shelf that runs deep into the ocean, you just watch it descend off into the distance at depths that I wouldn't want to dive.
Oh yeah, my thongs. Oh, me backpack. Oh, me t-shirt. Oh, me finger.
You don't know what it's going through.
Are you being a little drama queen today?
Yeah. Mum's not here to kiss it better.
Kathy, where are you? Please help. Please make him stop. Yeah.
Whew, that was a bit stressful. Not really.
I'd rate this Uber drive like a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
It's not that shallow, it's not that deep. Go the stairs. Oh.
The island across from us had a lava flow, which we were keen to go explore.
Yeah, gotta love the truckers. Come to paradise, they said.
Weather's clearly not on our side today.
Of the volcano here. There's actually 11 volcanoes in this this region of the world, but this is the biggest one. Banda Sea, as they call it. And all the islands in this spice region were actually volcanic vents at one point in time. But the most recent to erupt is this one here. And it erupted about 40 years ago. So you can see the destruction that, you know, like nothing has grown there except somehow a little gazebo. How'd that pop up? Far out, Mother Nature, she's got wonders. But yeah, in saying that, just here, we've heard that all the coral reef here is just slurry. And you go from 0.5 of a meter or right on the rock line and just straight 47 meters deep. So, super keen to get in the water. Chrissy's gone for a bit of a dive we can find, have a bit of an explore. Happy to be here. Hopefully the sun comes out, but if it doesn't, who cares? Diving on the side of a volcano. Hell yeah. What a beautiful spot. Pristine reef, abundant with life. Not so much above the surface. The greenery though, definitely is. Wow. In paradise, baby.
You're so beautiful.
So just out a bit further, the water's cold, and right here, it's like 32 degrees. Holy shit. It's like being in a hot tub. This is crazy. This is actually insane. Freaking warm.
What?
I didn't see anything come out, but I definitely felt it. I was sick. It's super warm, and then super cold. And then I was like, yeah? Yeah, this trophy is so warm. It's dry season. Yeah, we love it. Woo!
That evening, we were invited to go to a local Bandanese dance, the Kakalele dance, or the warrior dance as they call it, and it represents how the Bandanese people have fought off foreigners for over centuries. There were definitely times where I wasn't sure what was going on.
I honestly think we're going to set these on fire. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm in it. I'm down.
There were no acts of arson that evening, but a lot of happy smiles, proud faces, and beautiful dances. Thank you, Bandana, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.